Every single day, we get tiny glimpses into the pathetic post-presidential life of Donald Trump. Whether it's his wife and him spending zero time together, whether it's his kids abandoning him, and now it's that his golfing friends, his golfing buddies, the entire golf world has abandoned him, and it absolutely destroys him inside. Yesterday, while the British Open is happening, one of the big four golf tournaments every year, Donald Trump put out a press release showing that he is so torn up they didn't pick his golf course to host the tournament. Now, he talks about how his golf course is great, how it's this historic golf course. That is probably at least partially true. This has been a historically successful golf course. But then he says the following: but this course was not chosen for the Open because they consider a wonderful person and many-time club champion named Donald J. Trump to be too controversial. This is, of course, a false reputation caused mainly by the fake news media. Remember, though, controversy only makes things hotter. And then he tries to go on and sort of cover this up by saying, oh well, life goes on, my course will be chosen again someday, sincerely Donald Trump, blah, blah, blah. It's just crazy to me. One, he clearly refers to himself in his own press release by him as Donald J. Trump, weirdly sort of like trying to make it dispersonal, but also make it all about himself at exactly the same time. And it really shows how much this destroys him. And I've talked about this. This is the paradox of Trump. Trump, on the one hand, his entire political career was based on his supposed hatred for the elite, his supposed hatred for the New York and California elite, and Trump was going to fight for the real American, and he was going to fight against the establishment, and blah, blah, blah. We all knew it was BS, but he fooled enough people in enough states to become president. And so, what we're seeing now and what we've seen since he's left the White House is that he hates the fact that all of these elite people and elite institutions and celebrities and these big states where all the money is, he hates the fact that they hate him. He hates that outside Mar-a-Lago, no one wants him to live there because his neighbors don't want him. He hates the fact that all of these luxury condos don't want the Trump name on them anymore because they don't sell if the Trump name is on them. He hates the fact that like his golf courses are having all these tournaments, PGA events, golf endorsements being canceled because his brand is totally toxic. He hates all of this. He hated when athletes, when Super Bowl champions and NBA and hockey and baseball champions wouldn't come to the White House. He hated how Bill Belichick, the NFL coach, wouldn't come and accept an award from him after January 6th because he's a damn monster and danger to democracy. And so this shows how petty he is, right? He doesn't care about his own supporters. He wants the love and affection of the people he built his political career on hating. And this shows again how Trump is, if only in a small way, facing some measure of justice. I still want him to go to prison. I want his company to be charged and convicted criminally. I want his kids, insofar as they are criminals, to also go to prison. I want all of that to happen. It might not happen, but it might. We don't know yet. But what we are seeing now is that Trump's business, his speaking tours, his inability to get a book deal, all of these are happening because he showed himself to be evil even in relation to other former evil US presidents. And so every day when Trump sees his golf buddies, his fellow elites abandon him, it tears him up inside. And that should put a little smile on your face.